Professor Black Ops. You see it. Let's get it. Ransomware is classified as terrorism, right? The White House slash Department of Justice has just upgraded that. Let's look at a couple articles and chop it up and discuss it. So, there it is. Taking the cyber for cyber attacks while hackers are going after physical infrastructure. As major gas pipeline, dozens of government agencies, a Florida city water supply, and now one of the world's top meat producers. The last few months has been a sharp rise in cyber attacks, often disrupting products, services that are key to everyday lives. Many of these attacks have used ransomware, a set of tools that let hackers gain access to computer systems and disrupt or lock them until they get past. Ransomware is not new, but there's a growing trend of hackers targeting critical infrastructure and physical business operations, which makes attacks more lucrative for bad actors and more devastating for victims. And the rise of the remote work during the pandemic has significantly vulnerabilities have been revealed that only make it easier to carry out these attacks. So what I thought was, what does the government consider critical infrastructures? Of course, all the links will be in the box. CISA, Cyber and Infrastructure Security Agency, of course, they named them. The chemical sector, commercial facility sectors, the communication sectors, critical manufacturing sectors, dams, defense industry based sectors, emergency service sectors, energy sectors, financial service sectors, food and agriculture, government facilities, healthcare and public health, information technology, nuclear reactors, materials and waste, transportation system, and water and waste system sectors. So those are the critical infrastructures sectors defined by the government. So the Justice Department to give ransomware attacks the same priority as terrorism. The department announced this week that they will begin elevating ransomware investigations similar to the level of priority as a terrorist attack. John Carlin, the acting deputy director general at the Justice Department, told Reuters that the federal government will prioritize ransomware cases through a new process. It's a specialized process to ensure we track all ransomware cases, regardless of where it may be referred in this country, so you can make the connection between the actors, work your way up to disrupt the whole chain. According to the attorney's office nationwide on Thursday, advised that all information regarding any ransomware cases be sent to a recently formed task force based in Washington, D.C. The Hills have reached out to the Justice Department for comment. The moves follow a ransomware attack against Colonial Pipeline and other entities in the United States within recent weeks. Colonial Pipeline, which provides roughly 45% of the fuel consumed on the East Coast, faced a cyber attack last month that left many states in the South with gasoline shortage. A cyber criminal group that federal authorities traced to Russia was able to infiltrate the pipeline system and demand a ransom. The companies paid the hackers $4.4 million in order to have control of the system returned. To ensure we can make the necessary connections across the nation and the globe, cases and investigation, to allow us to develop comprehensive pictures of national economic security threats we face, we must enhance and centralize our internal tracking, federal guidance said. Carlin told the news outlet that the officials used the model around the terrorism, but never with ransomware. Says it's reflecting how the federal government is further prioritizing such attacks. The U.S. Attorney General operates under the new guidance will be required to share update ransomware cases detail as well as activity, technical information with the Justice Department. Once again, we're upgrading ransomware to terrorism because of the infrastructure attacks. Professor Black Ops, cybersecurity for the people. Please subscribe.
Welcome back. We've got some breaking news. The Justice Department is elevating ransomware attacks to a similar priority level as terrorism following last month's Colonial Pipeline attack. The Justice Department citing the growing threat that ransomware and digital extortion pose to the nation and critical infrastructure. Very interesting thing to keep an eye on. Still, of course, lack of crypto regulation when it comes to this area.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.